Today is the day. It's the last video, at least in this series. I'm sure I still have more to say, and I'll be inspired to do it as it emerges. But this completes the 62-day cycle or campaign, and today I am turning 62 at 9:40 tonight. And I've got to tell you, I am just filled with such joy and such gratitude for this opportunity that all of you gave me, basically, by showing up and reinforcing that what I was putting up on the YouTubes and the website was of value to you. And so I am just thrilled today. And as you can see, I am dressed to begin my celebration. Come here, Avery. Avery and I are going to start the day by going for our morning run. You met Avery. Come on up, honey. You met Avery before in one of the videos. He's my traveling companion. And then Avery and I are going to jump in the car and travel to Chicago and celebrate down there with my friend Kia. And we have a couple things in store. One is that at 2 o'clock today, she's arranged for me to have a reading from this woman who channels Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, and Isis. Now, Isis is the name of my soul self, and she carries that vibration of Isis. And so to have a channeled message from the vibrational frequency of Isis today is going to just be above and beyond. So I'm excited about that. But what I want to talk to you about in this short video, I'm not going to do any EFT. This is just a video of gratitude and sharing. And I'm going to do more sharing tonight on the radio show. And I'm inviting all of you to call in tonight and share whatever thoughts or comments you might have about this 62-day process. But what I want to share with you that has been really exciting to me, and it wasn't revealed to me until I was kind of midway in, is that, as you know, this was inspired by really wanting to do something special to pay tribute to Mom and to kind of escort me into this birthday with something that I was looking forward to. And it's succeeded at that. It has built a momentum so that today is such a joyous day. Instead of being kind of that gut-wrenching, oh, this is my first birthday without Mom. It's like this whole build-up has just been a celebration. And in fact, I found on my computer maybe a couple months ago an old telephone message from Mom where she had called me on my 60th birthday to wish me happy birthday. And I started this morning off with that. And I don't know, that might creep some people out to think that I'm listening to the voice of my dead mother. But for me, it was really comforting. And in fact, I might even play that tonight on the radio show. I don't know. But it brought me great comfort. And part of that is because I don't feel Mom is that far away from me. I just finished uploading the 6 verses to Take a Soul Step with me, and that showed you how you can connect with those on the other side. And for years I've had a strong connection with Dad, and I feel like Mom and I have that kind of contact. But what was significant for me about Mom was that there was that 2-month period last year where in her living room, her family room, she would sit in her recliner. And I was busy during the day doing things, but I was never further than 7 seconds away from her, and I always had my monitor, and so whenever she needed me, I was there. And then in the evening, when I'd kind of put everything else to rest, I'd come up and we'd share these just wonderful moments in her living room. And there were times when I would be right in front of her recliner doing something with her, fixing her oxygen or taking care of her, helping her sit down. And through that 2-month process, there was this force field of love that was connected. And I remember thinking a lot of times how each day I'd get up, it was like I was in training for the marathon of my life, because I wanted to eat right, I wanted to pace myself so that my energy was just as pure as possible, so that I could connect with Mom on that heart-centered place. And I was able to do that. And I was really aware that I didn't want to eat poorly. I couldn't afford to have a bad day because Mom's and my energies were so intertwined. I remember one time I was working out her medications for the day, or for the week, and she was sitting in a recliner, and I was as far away from her as I am from this camera. And I realized that I'd messed him up. And oh my God, I started sweating bullets. I thought, oh God, what if I'd thrown her heart off or something? Simultaneously, as soon as that was in my conscious awareness, Mom says to me, you know, I don't know if I like you doing my medications. I'm just not sure I trust you. And she'd get into these moments where, you know, she was relinquishing control over her own life to me, and she'd get a little nervous about that. But the synchronicity of me identifying that I'd messed up and her tuning into that was unnerving. It's like that's how connected our force fields were. I didn't have one thought that came into my head that she didn't pick up on. And so there was just an effort to stay pure, and I managed to do that. What that gave to me was that vibrational frequency of that sustained connection to her. And that's the platform from which I have launched everything since. Well, what my guidance told me halfway into this 62-day deal, which I think is just amazing, is that by sitting here in my living room, on my couch, in my environment, I am still in that sustained force field of love. And that's what I'm bringing forth to you. Some of you have commented on how you feel that heart-to-heart connection with me in these videos. That's why. Because I'm extending to you that heart-to-heart force field that Mom and I created. And now I'm seeing that being repeated in connecting that into the membership that's growing. And so in just 10 days, we're going to have our first town hall meeting. And I've written to those of you who have joined the membership. And those charter members, I know in my heart of hearts, we've been together before. And there's a force field that we are creating together. And this whole membership is going to grow from that. That's the community. That's the heart of the community that we have created. And the fact that we can take that, I'm going to get emotional, that we can take that from what Mom and I felt for those 2 months. Those 62 days is what Mom and I had, which I find amazing. And I've brought that to you in these videos. And you are helping me bring that to the world. Is just awesome. It's the best present that I could have in the world. And so I thank you. I thank you for giving me that. And so what I'm going to do for my birthday is, as soon as I'm done with this, like I said, Avery and I are going to go for my birthday run, and then we're going to motor to Chicago and celebrate down there. But what I would invite you to do is to get some bubbles. And what I love to do when I celebrate things is I write my intentions in my prayers, and then I blow them into my bubbles. And I imagine that each bubble is filled with one of my wishes. And those wishes that pop in the air are grabbed by the angels, and they're ready for immediate manifestation. And the ones that fall to the ground need to commingle with Mother Earth just a little bit more before they're ready for manifestation. So I invite you on this day that we're celebrating my birth, that you celebrate your own birth. And you celebrate it by getting some bubbles and blowing a birthday wish for me and a birthday wish for yourself. This can be a true day of beginnings for all of us. Celebrate it. Celebrate it with me. Celebrate it with yourself. Celebrate it with your loved ones. Celebrate it with those in your world with whom you share that vibrational frequency of that pure love, because that's what we're spreading here. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being a part of this and for giving me the opportunity to bring it to you. Until the next time, be well, expect to be astonished, and go with love in your heart. Thank you.